In this video, we're going to be talking about the tropics, where the tropics are about to become active with a lot of opportunities for storms to develop in the main developed region. Then we're going to be talking to you guys about the flooding in the south and in the west due to the monsoon season. And lastly, we'll talk about the heat wave that's forecasted to be impacting the west. Welcome everybody, my name is Shuman, and today I'm back from vacation, so I'm going to be coming to you guys with another weather forecast using tropical tidbit forecast. So we're currently looking at the GFS one. This is the older one. I just came back, so we'll be just showing you guys everything. Thank you guys for all the support on the YouTube shorts I've been posting. It's crazy how many new subscribers and the views we've gained. And now we'll be back to our usual of the weather forecast using tropical tidbits. So we're looking at GFS. It's just one model one, just showing you guys the opportunities to be pretty active in the main developing region. If we'll quickly show you guys right now, there are two regions of impact, one right here, which is kind of weak. I don't think this will really organize much, but it could organize in the Gulf of Mexico, which some models are hinting of a chance of developing. And this one, in the just coming off the coast of Africa, should be monitored because some models are hinting that it could become a potential tropical storm, and who knows, maybe even a major hurricane. So we're looking at the GFS model, just one model. I don't really trust it too much. It's just here to show you guys that it's opportunity to be active. As you can see right here, we have 1, 2, 3. This one right here is forecasted to be from this wave, and then this one over here, which I think could become a tropical, better chance of becoming a tropical storm, maybe a hurricane in the future, will be coming off the coast of Africa. As it continues to move in, I don't expect much from the first wave. It's counting a lot of shear and the high pressure system, as well as a lot of dry air. But it's good. But I'm more concerned about the second wave that could produce what could become a hurricane. We'll just see what the GFS is, because GFS is known to be an outlier. But look at that, it's showing a major hurricane. I don't believe that. It's just Fantasyland. It's just dumping in random stuff just to make people panicking. But overall, expect the weather pattern to become more active. So now we're going to be looking at another model one. We'll be looking at the icon. Just to look the next few days, we'll look at this is the 12Z one. We'll show you guys that 12Z one really quickly. It doesn't show much until later in the week. It shows the same system that might become a tropical storm, maybe a tropical depression, and it's just going to slow down and just have a hard time developing. But overall, it's just showing you that the tropics are becoming more active, and we're heading into the peak season. So end of August to pretty much end of October, expected to be well above average. So now we're going to be talking to you guys about the excessive rainfall. Currently, there's a lot of flooding in the south, and we continue to expect that to occur the next few days. This is day 1, that's today. Here's day 2, that's tomorrow. And day 3, and then it will be gone. So the next 3 days, expect some heavy rainfall. So we're going to be looking at some model ones really quickly. We'll look at the NAM 12 kilometer. We'll look at the 12Z just to get you guys more updated. And we'll be looking in the southeast. Parts of Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana could get in with some major flooding. They've already, some parts of Louisiana, some parts of Mississippi and Alabama have seen over 8 to 10 inches of rain. So any more rainfall they receive will become devastating. Expect some showers, thunderstorms all across the state of Mississippi, especially Mississippi alone. I would really be careful. Slow moving storms, you can see the time frame up above right here. Very slow moving, and then more showers and storms develop near Jackson, moving its way to the east. This is the same storm system that we talked to you guys last week that impacted Dallas. That in fact Dallas saw up to 10 to 14, 15 inches of rain fall, which is pretty much what they see in the entire summer in the span of 2 days, 3 days. So we warned you guys for that, and now I want to keep warning you guys for Mississippi and Alabama, where you guys can see some heavy rainfall and some flooding. So now we quickly look at the 12 precip. Most of these are going to be showers, thunderstorms in Georgia and Carolina. Expect for the state of Mississippi about 1 to 3 inches is what I would assume will be the best bet, and pockets of 3 to 5 inches if they will be slowing down. So we quickly look at the icon model as well, and then just see how it is. We'll quickly look at the 12Z icon model just to show you guys really quickly how it's supposed to come in. Some heavy rain, some showers, thunderstorms in Mississippi into Alabama. It's going to be moving in very slowly. It's a stationary boundary that's across Tennessee right now. So this is going to produce heavy rainfall, very slow to move, and just continues to dump heavy rain and showers, thunderstorms in the Carolinas and Georgia. That it will continue to be there for the next few days. The typical garden summertime thunderstorm gets very humid and hot before a cold front can come in from the north that can come in and calm things down. So how much rainfall the southeast expect for the rest of the month? As you can see, very active in Mississippi, about 2 to 4 inches. I think 2 to 4 inches expect for the rest of the month. And pockets more beginning to some heavy thunderstorms and just active time. It's the rainy season too, so just letting you guys know to keep prepared if you're underneath some flooding. Alright, so we're going to be talking to you guys about now the upcoming pattern. In the next 8 to 14 days, in the Climate Prediction Center, expect a heat wave out west, some average temperatures in the Midwest and the Southeast because of a lot of rainfall you're seeing, some more rainfall for Texas. So pretty much because it's above average precip in the South and below average precip out west and the North, that's why you expect some heat wave to come in. So we're going to look at the entire United States as a whole really quickly. We'll quickly look at the temperatures. We can quickly look at the temperatures right now shaded according to the icon model. And then see quickly look at GFS real quickly. 12Z GFS model one. We're going to be taking to you guys the temperature anomalies. Alright. You can see heat wave continues to out west. We've been talking to you for weeks. Out in the coast, expect well above average temperatures, below average because of clouds and thunderstorms in the southeast and the South Plains, and about average temperatures in the Midwest and slightly above average in the Northeast. That's what I would think that will continue. You can see a little bit of a cool pattern change, maybe, but we don't know. But it looks like the pattern will. What it looks like to come is at the end of the month, the pattern will shift a little bit more to the east, where we get above average in the Central Plains and slightly below average out west. It continues for some time, but overall expect hot and dry out west, hot and dry out east, and then cooler in the central and the south. That's the weather pattern. Look at this right here, potentially September 1st. That is insanely warm, 20 to 30 degrees above average in the Canadian prairies, as well as Washington, Oregon, which is not good because the wildfires can expect that to continue to get worse. Overall, the pattern just looks like it's going to become even more intense. This is far out, but even more intense potentially for Washington, Oregon in the beginning of September, and it just keeps getting worse. Whereas I don't see anything that could stop it from getting worse and worse and worse out west. So now we're going to quickly look at the temperatures according to the Canadian model. See what they're expecting for the west. Look at that, 90s, 80s in the coast, 100s in California. And this continues to grow and get hotter and hotter and hotter out west. And cooler, 70s down south, and it's cooler in the Central Plains. It just doesn't look too exciting for the West Coast and everywhere else. So, guys, that's gonna be it. We'll quickly take a look at the precip as well from the Canadian model. The entire precip for the entire U.S. You can see hot and dry out west, cooler and stormy pattern down south. We might get some thunderstorms in the Midwest. Next week we'll talk about that in the future. Overall, the weather pattern is becoming more active, and that's what this time of year produces. So, guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another video. Enjoy the rest of your day.